Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Chef Sawarto. I hope everyone is doing well, and as requested by some of the audiences, they want to know how we can make a Castella cake at home. So here I'm showing a very simple recipe that you can do at anywhere or at any part of the world that you're in. So enjoy, and please continue to share, subscribe and comment. Let me know how it goes. Have fun. I'll show you how to do a separation of egg white and egg yolk. It's actually a very simple method. Just knock them against one another and then just crack them open like this. If you don't have any equipment, this is the best method. When there's a contamination of the yolk in your egg white, you have a problem whisking your meringue. See, this is what I do. Just do it a few times. First, we're going to start with the meringue. So with the egg whites, we're going to put in the sugar with the egg whites. So when it starts to become shiny, you're going to put in the last bit of the sugar. Then we're going to do the finishing. Okay, here we're trying to get a nice soft peak. We don't want to over whip the egg whites. This is a good texture. Yeah, take a look. Now we have the egg yolks. We're going to put the flour, the vanilla extract, and then we're going to whisk and mix them together. So while I'm doing this, I've melted the butter and the milk in a microwave, right, together, and I'm going to whisk them into a nice smooth paste. Get a nice smooth paste like this. Okay, about half of it. Just going to mix them together. Kind of want to mix it well. Don't worry about over mixing it because this cake has to be really spongy. Okay, now we'll mix all the ingredients together. We're going to use a whisk to mix it together again. So this is the part now, it's very important. It is the whisk that's going to even out all the batter mix. If you over mix them, you're going to get a collapsed cake. And if you undermix them, you're going to get a crack cake. The surface is going to crack. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that all the air pockets are gone. Okay, good. So I'm going to do this for another 15 seconds. You can see I'm trying to get rid of all the big bubbles. So I'm going to keep it spongy. So we prepare a tray about 20 cm, round, square, whichever tray you like. You can even do individual muffin tray. So we'll pour them. Line them with parchment paper because you don't want it to stick. So this is the part now. It's important that you get rid of any excess bubbles on top because this will give you a nice finishing. It's okay if this is your first time, but after you attempt like 3 to 4 of this recipe, I'm pretty sure you'll nail it. And you always see people do on TV. You like to knock this. I don't think it's necessary today. Right, so I'm using a tray here, and then I'm going to pour in water. So with this being said, I'm going to put this inside the oven at 150 degrees top bottom heat. There shouldn't be any fan because it's going to encourage it to crack. The top surface is going to crack. And it's about 60 to probably 80 minutes depending on your oven. So you got to trial and error a few times first. So this is done. How do you tell whether the cake is done? You can actually use a toothpick to just poke it to the thickest part of the cake. When it comes out clean, it's ready. But I try not to do this because it's such a beautiful cake. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Wow, it's beautiful. So our cake is done, and I just want to share that it is very normal to see the cake deflate a bit But if your cake now starts to collapse and it hollows in, so that's not a good sign. But this one looks very nice and fluffy. I'm going to remove it, but be slow and gentle. Be careful not to burn your hands as well. Remove the sides. Be slow and careful. It's still a bit hot. Just gonna do this. So I'll remove this. Be careful. Look at how beautiful the cake is. Alright? Check this out. You want a serrated knife so it comes out nicely. Cuts beautifully. Okay? Now let's take a look at the cake. Look at how spongy it goes. My goodness. I always like to say this. Boing, 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 boing.